And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, as we get set for the varsity matchup between the Pittsfield Saukeys and the Southeastern Suns. And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, trying to avoid some copyright claims. Might be a little bit too loud on the music during the introductions, but Suns will start out with this one. 8 minutes on the clock. They were able to take home the JV win earlier today, but had some issues while doing it, so we'll see how they reconcile that. And looking at a lot of the starters, a lot of the same JV players. So we'll see how the, kind of conditioning helps out. Lance starts out with a 3 attempt. Ron Ilbiato Sales 3 will not go. And we get to see the varsity matchup of the Pittsfield Sockies. First fall, an instant timeout after the 2. That one falls by Ryan Harris. So coach obviously not liking what he sees in the first 25 seconds. A timeout. This game brought to you by Ron Ilby Auto Sales with locations in Macomb and Augusta, and with 80 years of car sales experience. Ron Ilby Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car. In Macomb on East Jackson Street, stop in and talk to Justin, Jarrett, or Chris, or visit www.ronilby.com to check out their inventory. So 2-0 Sockies as Pittsfield gets the first shot. Looking to break the press. And Lance will be able to grab it. He's over into the corner in no man's land, passes it out, gets one hand on it. That'll be picked up by number 14, Gunnar Walker. He takes it all the way down, blocked. That time by number 24, Graham. Over to the corner, 2 for Harris. So a quick 4. I'll take my time. Got to readjust the knee brace for Lance. And we'll get set to go. 4-0 your score to start. And a kick ball that'll go still with the Suns. As Northern has it. He takes it down, stolen away. Three misses, rebounded by Hayden. He puts it back up for 2. Trying to get it out, got to get it across half court, and they can. It'll be a turnover back towards the Sockies. That'll be 6-0 Sockies ball. And another 2. Trying to get it across. You got to find it, and a timeout taken. 8-0 Suns really struggling here to get started. We'll be right back.
I'm Lindsay Schaefer. I'm a physical therapist specializing in pelvic floor physical therapy here at McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. Young women, a lot of them have pelvic pain. They don't realize that it's something that they don't have to live with anymore. It's very common for people to have urinary leakage. And I always say it's common, but it's not normal. It's not something you need to live with. I also focus on hip pain, back pain. It's all kind of connected. Any age really can benefit from it.
So after talking it out a little bit, 8-0 your score. And down Lance has it. Trying to look down low, pushes him off. That'll be a charge. Foul charged to Cash Lance, his first team first. And nothing has gone right for the Suns to start this. Coming into the game for Lance will be number 1, Hudson Ramsey. Hayden Gratton has it, presses it out to the top. He's got it, puts it up, and 2. 10-0, 5:30 remaining in the first quarter. Trying to get it out and steps out of bounds. It'll go right back to the Sockies. Sockies are just making the Suns go so fast, especially after most of these players have already played a full game. as starters. Really trying to break open this game wide at the beginning. Fake out, rolling back to the top of the key. Runs down. He's going to be inside, puts it up, gets hacked, no call. Right back over to the top. On the ground, fighting for it. A ball everywhere, hands everywhere. Puts it up for two, and the foul. It'll be charged to Chase Northern, I do believe. Indeed, it was. His first team second. And like we talked about in the JV contest, Sun started out with a lot of fouls. So 2 in the first 2 minutes. Really want to make sure this doesn't occur again. First shot is up and in for Colin Bernard. As he gets sets for his second. Indeed. Coming into the game, number 4, Silas Smith, as our scoreboard is slow. 12-0 your score. Hester takes the ball out, gets it to Walker. Gets it across, Northern with the ball. He's fighting through, gets inside, puts it up for 2, misses, rebounded by Silas Smith. Drive in, puts it up, 2, in for Taylor Graham. Stolen away, puts it up for 2. Oh, foul. That'll be charged, I believe, to Billingsley. And we'll have 2 shots. No, number 14, that's Gunnar Walker. Excuse me. Yes, it is Gunnar Walker. Can't read my own handwriting. So he's got 1, team third. First shot is up and in for Bonds. Into the game will be Cash Lance. Lane violation. It'll go right back to the Suns. 15-0 your score. Can't find somebody to pass to. Finally do. Trying not to get pushed out, but they got men all over them. Somebody's got to come and help, but it's stolen away. Right back down low. Blocked out of bounds. That'll be Cash Lance on the block. Puts it up for 2, misses, rebounded by Lance. 15-0 your score. Cash with it. 1-on-1, gets the screen, steps over, picks up his dribble. Ramsey swings back up top. Steps for long 2, but can't get it. Tipped and rebounded by Bonds. And a foul called. Back into the game will be Wilcox. This will be the second foul charged to number 14, Gunnar Walker. $15-0 your score. Taking the ball out will be Hayden. 3:45 to go here in the first quarter. Gets the screen, looks in, left side, 3. Ron Ilby Auto Sales 3, can't grab it, rebounded by Hester. Trying to get it, looks like he's locked in all the way across on the drive, and on this time a blocking foul. No shot, but a blocking foul. It'll be charged to Rigston Bonds, his first, team first. Suns will take it out on the baseline. Back into the game, Bryson Tanner. 3-17 your score. And also back into the game, Colin Bernard, as he'll switch out with Bonds. Inside, right down low for Lance. If he can get it up, he does, but he can't grab it. Rebounded by Tanner. Tanner puts it up for himself. Can't grab it. Rebounded by Northern. 3 minutes to go in the first. Still trying to get the first points on the board. Northern fights it down low. It'll go back towards the Saukeys. Top of the key, looking inside, gets one hand on it, hands it right back to Bernard. In the corner, that's Grattan, spins, and a block from behind. Hester. But it'll go out of bounds, and it'll be Saukeys taking it out. Looking for the play. Swings it around. Inside lane. He gets fouled. I believe it'll be on Hester. That'll be his second. Team fifth already. So kind of like we talked about. Foul issues starting up again. Two shots upcoming for Ryan Harris. This game brought to you by Mudd Insurance Group. Thank you for tuning into TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. This coverage of Southeastern Sun Sports is brought to you by Mudd Insurance Group and Grinnell Mutual. Contact Mudd Insurance today for all of your home, auto, farm, commercial, life, health, and Medicare insurance. And live life knowing you're covered. 3 falls for Colin Bernard. Ron Ilby Auto Sales 3-pointer. A little bit of an errant scoreboard call there. As, boy, he just slid all the way around, and he trips up the referee. Hopefully he's up and okay. A lot of things going on here in this game. Lance hands it across, and that'll be a reach in by number 11, Ryan Harris. That'll be his first, team second. $18-0, 2:05 to go. Inside, Wilcox will pick it up. Trying to find it. Will be picked up by Northern. Northern hands it right back off to Cash. Looking right side, spins, trying to find anything. Northern will take the 3. That one will not work. Tipped up and a loose ball foul. They'll charge that to Ryan Harris, his second, team third. No, excuse me, I got that wrong. And so did the person working the scoreboard. It'll be only the second foul for the Saukeys. 2 shots as the first one misses for for Harris. It'll be charged to Hester, his second. Back into the game will be Bonds, as he'll switch out with Taylor Graham. 18-0 your score, 1:45. Second one missed. That'll be rebounded by Bonds. Puts it up for 2, and the foul. I believe that'll be the third on Hester, as in comes Clarence Billingsley to switch. Another 2 shots, this time for Hayden Grattan. First one up is good. This game brought to you by Adams Experts. Looking for top-notch local computer sales and repair services? Call Adams Experts in Quincy at 217-214-3423 for fast, friendly, and affordable assistance. We make technology work. That's Adams Experts, your go-to when your computer goes down. And nails both. And no basket again. So that's the second already in this quarter. So only one for Harris. Hands it off, tipped, stolen away, puts it up for two. And that falls for Silas Smith. 21. And referee's helping out as Silas puts another one up. Rebounded, no, rebounded again. Puts it in, and you can just see the height advantage for the Saukeys. As they're just doing anything they want, basically. Charged against Billingsley, his first. Oh, excuse me. They got so much going on that I'm even messing up numbers. That'll be charged against Colin Bernard, his first, team third. Inside, as they get it. Rolling down low, gets a screen and a moving screen. That's charged to Billingsley, his first. And they'll take it out under the basket with 1 minute remaining here in the first, 23-0. Grattan taking the ball out. Drives in, two, nails it. Bernard with another two. Makes it 25-0. 35 seconds to go. Northern in the corner. Lance spins around, decides to take it, and another charge. That is his second. And the Saukeys are setting them up and just letting them get knocked down. Taylor Graham comes into the game. Coach talked to the referee. 20 seconds remaining. 25-0 your score. Top of the key for Bonds. Looking to swing it. Sends it right back. 6 seconds. Looks for screen. Looks inside. Puts it up for a floater. And the foul. No call. Down. Taylor Graham gets two. So at the end of the first, 27-0 your score. We'll be right back after this.
Every McDonough District Hospital sports medicine and rehabilitation patient receives one-on-one appointment times with a licensed staff member. They develop a personalized recovery and treatment plan to turn your setback into a comeback. We offer physical and occupational therapy, vestibular rehabilitation, speech-language pathology, cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation, dry needling, and pelvic floor therapy. MDH, your community physical therapy partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 27-0 your score. as it looks like they automatically take away the timeouts every time I switch quarters. Down low, open lane, puts it up for 2. Grattan gets another. 29, now your score. Foul. They'll charge that to 23. That's Bernard, his second. Two shots for the Suns. Here trying to get the first points of the day. Wilcox can't get it. Ryan Harris back into the game. Can't grab the second. Rebounded by Harris. Inside, swings it back down. 3 for Harris. Can't fall. Rebounded by Hayden. Oh, a little bit too fast a pass there. Didn't really need to go up top. Coach there, sitting there talking to him going, hey, bounce pass, bounce pass. Inside, bounce pass. 29-0, breaks the press, down low, puts it up for 2. A long floater. Can't get it. Swiden right side, slides through. Pittsfield gets the steal, but it's just a tip out, and it'll go out of bounds back to the Saukeys. 29-0 with 7:04 to go in the second quarter. This game brought to you by Western Illinois University. At Western Illinois University, the Leathernecks don't just blend in because purple stands out. At WIU, there's limitless potential with campuses in Macomb, Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out. Too far low, driving down like Dan Orlovsky, and it'll be out of bounds, going back towards the Suns. Wilcox with the ball, running down, gets it up and over to Walker, who'll drive in, skips it across to Northern. 3, can't fall. Rebounded by Bonds. 6:40 to go here in the second. Three will not be able to fall. Sets up Lance. .617. Wilcox. And a foul charge. That'll be Ryan Harris's second, I do believe. Indeed, and team second. Tanner back into the game. Looking at the top for Northern. Driving, can't pull it back out. Hey, oh, and he does. Able to get past the defender down low, trying, but that'll be blocked. And it's just so hard when you're down that low. The height advantage of about 7 inches, it feels like. And the foul on the spin out. So 2 shots coming up. They'll charge that to Lance, his third, team first. First shot up for Graham. Falls. Into the game, Gage Roust. Second shot for the Saukeys. That one will miss. Rebounded by Tanner. Into the corner, 3. Still can't get that one to fall. Northern helping defend. 5:40 remaining. drives in, puts 2 up. A little bit late on the shot, but the tip in still works for Grattan. 32, your score. Down low, gets 1 tip, had Gage open down low. Just can't get the ball there. They'll take it out underneath the basket. This game brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital athletic trainers in the MDH Rehabilitation Center with locations in Bushnell and Macomb provide expert help to area student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring. A little bit fast on the pass. And the Suns will take it out in the corner. That is number 12, Hayden Wilcox. Into the corner, Northern. 4:44 to go. Looks for the screen. He gets it, but pulls out on the last second. Northern still trying to find a way in the defense, but just loses it. As it gets tipped from behind, down low. Shot open, but can't get it. Tipped. Save for the Saukeys. Puts it in for 2, and on the tip. Can't get it on the tip, but once he lands, he'll be able to put it up. And another timeout taken by the Suns here. 34-0 your score. We'll take a break and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I'm Lindsay Schaefer. I'm a physical therapist specializing in pelvic floor physical therapy here at McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. Young women, a lot of them have pelvic pain. They don't realize that it's something that they don't have to live with anymore. It's very common for people to have urinary leakage. And I always say it's common, but it's not normal. It's not something you need to live with. I also focus on hip pain, back pain. It's all kind of connected. Any age really can benefit from it.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 34-0 your score, 4:15 to go. Wilcox will take the ball out. On the run, puts it up for 2, Hayden. Hands it off to Wilcox. Three, can't get it to fall. On the rebound will be Rost. He puts up for 2, falls. Gage Rost able to get us on the board, 36-2. Puts it up, misses, tipped, rebounded by Tanner. Top of the key, spins. Tries to get it right side, tipped out, and picked up by the Saukeys. On a run, Hayden misses the 2, tries to get it on the tip. Turn around, it's going to be Bonds. Bonds swings it back out, 3. Can't get that one to fall, rebounded by the Suns. Walker, that's tipped and stolen right back away by Bonds, and the foul. We'll see who they charge it to. That is number 12, Wilcox. His first, team second. Bonds, corner, 3. Falls for the Ron. He'll be out of sales. 3, Silas Smith. He's got 5. That makes it 39-2. Wilcox on the drive, kicks it over, Gage. Gage picks it back into the middle and stolen away by Grattan. Working on the offensive set now. Top the key, down low, puts it in for 2. number 20, Isaac McLaughlin. Puts it up, misses. Be rebounded by Isaac. Down low, Hayden puts it up for 2. Almost feels like he's trying to get up there to dunk it. Getting so close on these layups. Tipped, Walker swings it, 3, misses. And a little bit of back and forth there, a foul. And it'll be charged to Wilcox. His second. Into the game, number 23, that's Colin Bernard. As Harris will check in. As soon as the referee told him to go check in, he had to look over and says, that sounded a little bit louder than I was expecting. Down low. Silas kicks it back out. Swings it across. Set 3. Can't get it off the front iron. Rebounded. Oh, no. Almost rebounded by Bonds. Bonds. 1 minute remaining here in the first half. 43-2 your score. Puts up 2. Falls. Gage Rost. He's got all 4 for him. Bonds looking inside. Trying to kick it out, but he's got a hand on him. On the ground, it'll be Ross, but a jump ball going back towards the Suns with 33 seconds to go. .28 seconds. Ross takes it out. Oh, bobbleheaded a little bit. We got bodies all over it. He just straight pushes him down. Don't think he meant to do that, though. Tanner will get the foul. .43-4 your score. Saki setting up their offense. Drives in, 2. Can't get it. Tipped up by Harris. Second attempt. Last second shot will not be able to fall. So at the half, 43-4 your score. This game brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation provides patients of all ages with exceptional care in 4 convenient locations. Every patient receives one-on-one appointment times with a licensed staff member who develops a personalized recovery and treatment plan to turn your setback into a comeback. MDH, your community physical therapy partner, growing our legacy 1 patient at a time. So we'll take a break here for half and be right back in 10.
Oh, welcome back. We're here with Adrian McGregor. Adrian, you're a Macomb guy.
Yes.
So you're living in Macomb, working at MDH.
Yes.
What's your position?
So I'm the Vice President of Clinical and Support Services here at the hospital. I have about 120 employees that roll up my direction through the organizational chart. And probably the easiest way to explain, so I have a great group of department directors that work for me. So areas like radiology and lab and physical therapy and cardiopulmonary services, those are kind of the main areas that roll my way. And then on the support side, pretty much all things with the plant, the facilities, keeping it clean, construction, all of that rolls up in my direction as well. So I never am bored, and I have plenty to do every day. So sometimes it feels like I just need more daylight than I need work. But this is a great organization, and I work with some of the best people in this community, and I'm proud of that. Mostly proud of all that they are and all that they do, and the employees and what they contribute to the organization. We have a great group.
So let's talk about construction a little bit.
Yes, sir.
There's the pharmacies getting built.
Yes.
You're constantly improving the buildings 1 and building 2.
Yes.
And then there's little things go on inside all the time too that I think people kind of miss.
Yes. Well, kind of going back to that 800,000 square foot number, there's always something going on. And I think we're going to be moving more towards a maintenance and improvement, incremental improvement over the next couple of years. One primarily is, after you have a campus, we're becoming pretty dense on this campus. The pharmacy's probably the last major project in the next couple of years, and it's a great one, don't get me wrong. But now we have to really focus on ensuring that we're staying one step ahead of maintaining these facilities, which is equally probably more challenging, quite frankly, than just building a brand new building. I'm excited to talk about the pharmacy, but to your latter comment, we're focusing a lot on removing wallpaper, painting walls, modernizing flooring, ensuring that we have level surfaces, that we don't have areas where patients would trip, converting out our lighting to ensure that it's the most energy efficient as possible, putting in redundant systems for our electricity, our HVAC systems to ensure that, okay, we may have a tornado come through, we may have storms come through, we have to have all that redundancy ready to go because, quite frankly, the people, we're in the business of people taking care of people. And somebody's grandma is a patient of ours, and we want to take care of that person as if they were ours. And so we have to have the form and the functions of systems that keep the ship running.
I think when people say construction, they think building a pharmacy.
Mm-hmm.
But I would venture a guess that more often than not, most of the construction is within the facilities of what you already have. While trying in a hospital, it's if you're going to work on a room, the room has to be closed, I would imagine.
Yes.
You don't want the dust and whatever getting out in the hallway and getting in other rooms. It's not like, hey, let's go paint the house wall, right, or the living room wall. There's a lot more to it that I think construction is lost in that aspect a little bit on when we're watching all this stuff go on at the hospital.
Absolutely. Well, the focus is on patients first. And so anytime you're going to do something as simple as swap out some plumbing underneath a sink in a patient or around a patient area, there's a whole series of steps that we have to take to ensure whoever's doing the work, that they're in a contained area, that we have alternate areas for our patients to receive the same amount of care as if that area wasn't offline, to ensure that it's infection controlled. In other words, we're not creating more problems for patient care. We're trying to solve problems and create less issues and improve the area for patients. Yeah, it's a pretty extensive list that we go through prior to prepping. There are times when you wish you could just knock that project out on a quiet weekend, but we do have to follow proper protocol. And it's for best practice. It really is. It's for the ultimate goal of, yes, improving the area, but while you're doing it, you're not creating downstream problems that you really shouldn't, because you just skip 3 steps on a checklist. And we all are guilty of wanting to skip those steps, but we just don't have the luxury of doing that.
Well, Adrian, I greatly appreciate you coming and talking, and we just touched on some of the stuff that you deal with on a daily basis, so I'm sure we can talk to you again about some other things.
You bet.
But it was fun talking about the things that people kind of, I think, forget about a little bit, to get left behind. We talk about the doctors and the nurses all the time. We don't talk about the people that keep that
You bet.
stuff rolling. So I appreciate you being here. And
thank you so much. It was wonderful. Thank you.
We'll be right back after this.
I'm Lindsay Schaefer. I'm a physical therapist specializing in pelvic floor physical therapy here at McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. Young women, a lot of them have pelvic pain. They don't realize that it's something that they don't have to live with anymore. It's very common for people to have urinary leakage. And I always say it's common, but it's not normal. It's not something you need to live with. I also focus on hip pain, back pain. It's all kind of connected. Any age really can benefit from it.
I think the rewarding parts of my job are seeing people over time and getting to know them and getting to know their families. And that's very exciting to see them and get them better over time, especially if I'm able to find out something that other places haven't. And that's kind of what drew me to family medicine. You know, I try to get along with people and treat them as I would my family. Do what we can to get the patients taken care of day in and day out. It's pretty supportive. I'm Dr. Michael Waters. I'm a family physician here at the McDonough District Hospital Family Clinic.
Whether it's an emergency situation or an outpatient scan, McDonough District Hospital's radiology department offers the test you need right here in Macomb. If you need an MRI, a CT scan, ultrasound, X-ray, a bone density scan, or to schedule an annual mammogram, our experienced radiology staff will provide high-quality, compassionate care. McDonough District Hospital, your community radiology partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by NDH. Here at the half, 43-4. Got some scores for you. 14 for Hayden Gratton, 5 for Silas Smith, 1 for Rixton Bonds, 5 for Ryan Harris, 2 for Isaac McLaughlin, 9 for Colin Bernard, 7 for Taylor Graham. Then 4 points for Gage Rast on the Suns side. As we look towards the games today in the NBA, Knicks beating the Jazz 124-87. Trailblazers leading the Pistons 81-78. It's in the third for the Clippers. Grizzlies lead by 3. Rockets leading the Suns. 76ers beating the Bucks. Pacers up 15 against the Bulls. And then the later game tonight, Mavericks Thunder. And then also, we can look at some college basketball. As Western got a start on the season so far. Thursday was the big elementary and junior high kids come to the game night. So for today, the finals, Gonzaga beats Kentucky. That's number 11 over 18. And number 5, UConn beats East Texas A&M. Tomorrow, number 1, Purdue takes on number 10, Iowa State. Number 4, Duke against number 7, Michigan State. Number 22, Indiana. I wonder when the last time that both the basketball and football for Indiana was ranked. Of course, not, this year, but against number 6, Louisville. Rutgers takes on number 3, Michigan. Fresno State, number 25, Arkansas. Washington to number 24, USC. Number 23, St. John's against Ole Miss. Number 8, Houston against Florida State, as our cameraman looks straight into the camera while I'm talking. I don't know if you realize that. But number 2, Arizona over number 20, Auburn. And then tomorrow at 7, number 14, Illinois, taking on number 13, Tennessee. As we get set for the third quarter, looks like starters for the Southeastern Suns. It'll be Chase Northern out there with Tristan Hessler, Gunnar Walker, Clarence Billingsley, and Cash Lance. Bonds out there with Gratton, Ryan Harris, Connor Bernard, and number 24, Taylor Graham. I said Connor Bernard. Every time I look at my sheet, I just want to say Connor Bedard. So 8 minutes on the clock. Be tipped out by the Suns. .43-40. Bonds with it at the top of the key. Looks down. Harris. It's going to be stolen away on the fast break. Inside 2. Can't get it. Just a little bit too low on the arc. Same fast break. Gratton gets 2. On the drive, it'll be a travel. So 45-4. Top of the key. Looking inside, trying to get to Harris. Bernard swings it, puts it up for two, under the basket, but a foul. First up for Graham will miss. That'll be charged to number 13, Hester. That is his. Oh. They must have something wrong because Hester should not have 4 fouls. Step right. Set back up to Lands. Open 3. Falls for his. Ron Ilbiato Sales 3. They make it 45-7. Inside, Lands. Sets up for the 2. A little bit of a twist behind, and that falls for Bernard. $47-7. Spins around, step back, stolen away, Bonds, and the foul. That'll be his 4th, team 2nd. Bonds with it. Looking inside, back out towards Harris. Harris inside. Bernard's going to get fouled. 2 shots upcoming. And I believe that was on Lance. No, they'll call it on Billingsley. His 2nd. First shot up. Will fall. Can't grab the 2nd, though. 48-7. Down into the corner. Gets back to the top of the key towards Lands. 3. Good. Ron Ilbiato Sales 3 for Gunnar Walker. Oh, 3 for the Saukeys. As Bernard gets that one, 51-10. Inside, puts it up, blocked. Taylor got a hand on it, stolen away by Bernard. He's going to take it coast to coast, puts it up, can't get it, but a foul. 4th team foul for the Suns. They'll charge that to Northern, his 2nd. Looks like Silas Smith alongside Isaac McLaughlin coming into the game. As the first one falls for Bernard. $52-10. 3. Good. 3-pointer for Tristan Hester. Another one brought to you by Run LB Auto Sales. And the foul. 2 shots upcoming. I believe that's Lance, and that may be his 5th. Oop. That is his 5th, so Lance will foul out, hit that 1-3, and it'll be Bryson Tanner into the game. (53-13) your score after the first shot. Can't get the shot, and it'll go out of bounds back towards the Saukeys. And to back up, they'll call the offensive foul. Back up top. Down low, set up, and the foul. 2 shots upcoming for Bryson Tanner. First shot up for Tanner. Just rattle out. Back into the game, Rome Bacon. Taylor with the rebound. Drives in, kicks out. Going right side, Northern with the ball. Inside, stolen away, fast break. Here it comes. 2. In warm-up, saw a couple of these players attempting and a few even getting dunks. Graham decides to go for the 2. Trying to get another steal, and this time it is, but he's out of, oh no, not out of bounds. Had the referee to help him, but did not step out of bounds. Oops, still stuck on the second. That ball missed, tried to save it, but just can't. It'll go back to the Saukeys. Back into the game will be Ryan Harris, as Wilcox, Rost, and Ramsey come back into the game. Set up, 2 misses, and able to get the rebound. Stolen away by Ryan Harris. So he'll put it up and in for two. (57-13). Gage swings it out top. Trying to get it to Wilcox down low. Wilcox fighting for it, but just gets blocked. Swings all the way up top to Ryan. Who'll get it? (59-13). Looking for a screen. Wilcox with it. Looking forward, and it's stolen away. Trying to put it up for two, and it'll be a foul. So 2 shots upcoming. Tanner comes back into the game. All right, and that will be 5 for Tristan Hester. So he'll foul out with 3. He'll hit the first. Referee's telling him to stay. Everybody else is telling him to go. Back into the game, number 21, Ben Friesen. He'll switch out with Ryan Harris. Set to come back into the game, Eli Musgrave for Bernard the shooter. And he'll get it. So 61-13. Back up top. Trying to fight through the defense. Drives in and can't grab the ball. 2 seconds left. Puts it in. So at the end of the third, it'll be 63-13. And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. As we get set for the fourth quarter of this matchup, 63-13 your score. Gage will take the ball out and gets it up top to Ramsey. Looking for a screen. Oh, nice fake. Wilcox down low. Tanner trying to put the shot up. Can't grab it. Rebounded by Silas. And a ball on the ground. They'll say tipped off. He'll pick it right back up. Eli back up top, gets a hand on it. And Bacon will have it. Top of the key, 7:30 inside. One dribble, and it'll go off of White as Northern got a hand on it. Take the ball out underneath. Set for three. Can't fall. Rebounded by Tanner. Wilcox. Northern swings it to Gage. Inside, puts it up for two. Can't get it. Rebounded by McLaughlin. And Smith's got it. Set for three. Falls. Ron Ilby auto sales three for Silas Smith. This game brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation provides patients of all ages with exceptional care in 4 convenient locations. Learn more about physical and occupational therapy, vestibular rehabilitation, speech-language pathology, cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation, dry needling, athletic training, and our newest offering, pelvic floor therapy at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, your community physical therapy partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time. And also brought to you by MTC Communications. Having slow, unreliable internet just doesn't cut it in 2025. MTC Communications offers lightning-fast, reliable fiber internet, video, phone service, and camera systems to the McDonough, Henderson, and Hancock County areas. Visit mtc.crowdfiber.com to check your availability. Taking it out underneath the basket. And they'll set for three. Can't get that one. And it'll go out of bounds towards the Suns with 5:20 remaining here in the fourth. They'll call a travel. Game also brought to you by Sports Corner 124, Macomb's original local sports bar. It is the Sports Corner 124 with a focus on local sports. Catch WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcast at Sports Corner 124, all while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. Steps up, puts it up, and the block. Northern able to jump out there and get a hand on it. And it's brought to you by M&B Furniture, Bushnell's only furniture store. M&B Furniture is the mainstay of the community and offers free delivery within 40 miles for everything you need to furnish a new home or replenish an old one. Stop in and see the fine folks at 481 West Main Street, or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or the web at www.mbfurnitureinc.com. You can also call 309-772-2111. Another Ron Ilby auto sales three for the Saukeys. This time for number 20, Isaac McLaughlin. 69-13 your score, 4:01 remaining in the fourth. Top of the key, Gage. Looking inside, Wilcox spins out, gets a hand on it, and it'll go towards Silas. Back to Isaac, drives in, puts it up for two, but fouled. That'll be on Hudson Ramsey. It'll be 2 shots for Isaac McLaughlin. Hits one. Puts in and trying to get a shot up. It'll be 2 shots for Chase Northern. That one will be charged to Eli Musgrave. His first, team first. Nails the first. And goes 2 for 2 at the line. 70-15. Down low for Eli. Can't get it. It's going to be tipped right back to Ben. He'll hit 2. Friesen's got 4. Gage drives, puts it up. Can't grab that one. Rebounded. This time by Friesen. 1:24 to go. McLaughlin inside, puts it up, but gets fouled. 2 shots upcoming. First one miss. And we'll hit the second. Top of the key, 20 seconds to go here in the 4th. 3 will not be able to go. Rebounded, put it up to Tanner. With 9 seconds to go, I believe they'll run the clock out. And this will be your final here at Southeastern. 73, the Pittsfield Saukeys take it over the Southeastern Suns 17. So points for the Suns, 2 for Bryson Tanner, 4 for Gage Rost, 3 for Tristan Hester, 3 for Gunnar Walker, and 5 for Cash Lance. 3 for Cash Lance. For Pittsfield, 16 for Hayden Gratton, 8 for Silas Smith, 1 for Rigston Bonds, 9 for Ryan Harris, 8 for Isaac McLaughlin, 18 for Colin Bernard, 10 for Taylor Graham, and 4 for Ben Friesen. So for all of us here on TSSR Game Time Live, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.